He was just another worker inside an Amazon warehouse. No one knew his name, no one cared about his dreams. For 10 hours a day, he packed boxes, scanned items, and watched the clock. His paycheck was just enough to survive, but never enough to actually live. Every night he went home exhausted, scrolling his phone, watching other people succeed. Millionaires, entrepreneurs, people living the life he always dreamed of. And deep inside, one question kept repeating in his mind: why not me? But reality was harsh. Bills, rent, stress, and a job that drained his energy every single day. He felt stuck, like life was on repeat, with no way out. Until one night, everything changed. After a long shift, sitting alone in his car, he came across a simple video. A guy talking about making money online and changing your life. At first, he laughed. Yeah, right. Probably a scam. But something about it felt different. For the first time, instead of ignoring it, he decided to try. That night, instead of sleeping, he opened his laptop and started learning, slowly, step by step. At first, it was confusing. He watched tutorials, tried different things, and failed again and again. Dropshipping didn't work. Affiliate marketing failed. Freelancing brought no clients. Weeks turned into months, and he still made $0. Most people would have quit at that point, but not him, because he remembered those long warehouse shifts, the noise, the pressure, and the feeling of being stuck in a life he didn't want. He refused to accept that as his future, so he kept going. Every single night, no excuses. Then, one day, something finally clicked. He realized it wasn't about getting rich fast. It was about solving problems, providing value. So he changed his approach. He started creating simple content, sharing what he was learning, helping others in small ways. At first, nothing happened. 10 views, 20 views, silence. But this time, he didn't stop, because now he had a purpose. He wasn't chasing money anymore. He was building something real. And then it happened. One of his videos suddenly blew up. Thousands of views, messages, followers. For the first time in his life, he made his first $100 online. It wasn't a huge amount, but to him, it meant everything. Because it proved one thing: this was real. From that moment, he went all in. More content, more learning, more consistency. $100 turned into $500. $500 turned into $1,000. And within a few months, he was making more money online than he was at his warehouse job. The same place that once felt like a prison became the reason he pushed harder to escape. Then came the day he would never forget. He walked into the warehouse, like always, looked around at the same boxes, the same routine, the same life. But this time, something was different. He smiled, because he knew this was his last day. He quit. No backup plan, no guarantees, just belief in himself and the skills he had built. 1 year later, his life was completely different. He built multiple income streams, content, online business, digital products. And the guy who once struggled to pay rent crossed $1 million. From a warehouse worker to a self-made millionaire. No shortcuts, no magic. Just consistency, discipline, and one powerful decision: to stop watching others succeed and start building his own life. So, if you're feeling stuck right now, working a job you hate, dreaming of something bigger, remember this: he started exactly where you are. Tired, broke, doubtful. But he didn't quit. And that made all the difference. Your story could be next. Subscribe for daily motivation, because your next level starts today.